we are live. Welcome, everyone. Let's begin.
Whoa.
Our adventures continue in the Valley of Rain, where last we left off. Our characters had scoured the interior of a tomb of ancestors, deeply important to the culture within this valley. Here, these four refugees, the Virgin Empire, have been making shelter. Though at the end of their last day, their night was filled with distressing dreams. And it is awaking from those dreams in the morning we come to Natas and Guehir. What are you doing as you awake?
I was never asleep.
Well,
like it's gonna be kind of warm, and Natasha's gonna be like, it's freezing in here. And just throw more wood on the fire. Get the thing blazing again.
You know, we're gonna have to go outside.
Well, it's still early. I don't know.
We should probably go check on the success of the other parties.
I guess that's true.
at the very least, you should find your allies.
Yeah. I guess I'll go outside and start looking for our companions.
You watch as the raccoon climbs down from the tree and walks its way over to a resting Margie, who's leaned up against the fence, still sleeping. A llama chewing grass nearby. You can see, I would say, sort of some of the sprouts of latifolia within this tree, but they remain there.
I guess let's wake them up. Knock on the tree like it's a door.
There is a groaning sound that emanates, and you feel even a soft mental influence of go away.
Go away. Is that a lot of Folia speaking?
You aren't sure. It's less words and more...
I'm gonna knock again and say, you have important things to do today.
The caretaker of the llamas spots you, kind of moves in your direction, saying, "You having trouble, my friends?"
A little bit. Dentas, do you want to go check on Margie?
Sure. Yeah. I'll walk over to Marge. Just passed out.
Yep, passed out.
Standing?
Rookie the raccoon is kind of leaned sitting back against the fence. And Rookie the raccoon is kind of nudging, like pawing a little bit at Margie.
Hasn't she slept outside every single night we've been here? Right?
I think so. I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Is something wrong with the tree? The llama keeper asks you, Gui, here.
It just seems like our companions are failing to respond to us.
You're all new to the valley, yes?
Yes.
Very.
Did you dream last night? Dreams more than dreams.
Dreams more than dreams.
Yes.
I guess that depends on what your definition of dreams are.
Well, spiritual dreams often come to us here in the valley. As I would imagine you've experienced at least once. They can be draining and taxing those who are strongly affected by them. I might guess that this has happened to your friends.
So they're stuck in a dream?
Oh, just sleepy, I'm assuming.
I would put it this way. They, for however long their dream lasted, likely did not rest and must continue to do so. So while your day continues, theirs must continue in sleep.
Okay. Well, I guess since this is considered the Valley of Rain, I'm just gonna pick up Margie and put her under the tree. She's still covered and still being a weirdo and sleeping outside. Best of both worlds.
Rookie the raccoon just curls up in her lap.
Llama Man,
Yes.
can you just keep an eye on these two for us? And if they wake up, can you send them on their way? I feel like we might need their help later.
Absolutely, I will. Oh, did you want something? You hear a and this llama kind of nudges its way, sticking its neck over the fence, looking towards Unitas.
Yeah. I'm just
It's
gonna
all
grin back
okay.
at him.
And I need to check the range on something here. I
was gonna find out exactly what's happening here.
Please let it be what I think it is.
The llama gives a and spits, lands right about here on the ground, and then it bares its teeth at you again, Natas. He says, hey, the llama keeper. We don't need to be doing any of that. And he kind of climbs up on the fence and goes, let's go.
When the llama keeper's not looking, Toss is gonna pull out a javelin and just
And the llama gives a and then spits in your direction again.
I'm just ready to be like a fucking middle school gym teacher at lunchtime, just running over and stopping a fight.
he's fucked. I leveled up. All right, I'm not afraid. Level 1, maybe. Level 2, nah. Nah.
With your companion seemingly remaining rest and your llama business resolved, do you care to head to the High Clan settlement proper?
I think so.
Yeah. First of all, I want to find out how the tomb of the Great went for Far and his companions.
Whenever you're ready, you can move yourselves edge of our map.
I'm so proud of myself for remembering both
Yeah.
the location and the name of the NPC.
Yeah, was our journey shorter than theirs?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So they might have been on a multi-day type excursion.
Indeed.
So we should probably find Frida and
Yeah.
follow up with.
Come.
As you enter the village, Frida is speaking with one of the villagers and discussing what you can hear, the simple details of how to rotate a watch with too few guards for the amount of stations that normally would be manned. As you approach, she'll turn and say, "Oh, hello. Just the two of you?"
Yes, our companions are being truant.
Shut-ins.
Did you all dream last night?
Yeah, does everybody... I feel like you should have told us this information earlier.
I presumed that my brother filled you in on your way into the valley.
He said we would dream, but our companions are significantly more unconscious than normal.
Give them time.
Oh.
They'll be fine. Are they in a safe place? Inside the longhouse?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. They'll be fine then. Now, in this time, Firstly, rain itself does begin to fall on your heads. Secondly, on the south side of the settlement, you can see in the distance a small rabble seems to be being roused. A villager is spouting off, saying, "Hey, I did not give you permission to come in." There seems to be a number of well-built men who are marching their way proudly into the camp. And Frida will say, "Ah, warriors, let's go." Beckons you along. She will approach this group and say, "Hail, men of the warrior clan. What brings you to our settlement?"
It is I, Balgriff, from the warrior clan. I assume that my cousins here needed help with their troubles as of late.
Troubles, yes. The
Well,
undead, they
Excellent.
came for
Then
you as well?
it is our group. We have already settled into a routine with our ancestors.
You cut out after ancestors. You've already settled into a routine. Oh, now you're muted. Nonetheless, in response to that, she'll turn to the two of you and kind of go, "Let me handle this. I'm sorry. You've handled it? You've entered the tomb of your ancestor? Purified them?"
Oh, what? No. We sent a barricade and we use them as target practice for the young ones.
Says, "Balgriff, I'm sorry. I don't know if you quite understand the danger your clan is in."
Nonsense! The ancestors has decided that they wish for us to be stronger and they want to partake in our strength as dummies. So, we have sent the little ones to train, and so we are here to help you set up so you can train as well. So, where are your ancestors? And Balgriff will go ahead and start moving past Frida.
Say, and she looks mostly just frazzled by this occurrence. Will either of the
We
two of you say
already
anything?
put them back to rest. Hate to the bearer of bad news.
You already sent them to rest again?
Yeah.
No target practice anymore, unfortunately.
Talked to the philosopher. It was really.
Well, turn my beard. See, who are the brave warriors that have been able to do such a feat? And without anyone from, any help from me, no less. Frida, who are the great warriors? Let me get a load at them.
She'll say, "Well, you're looking at three of them." She gestures to herself and these two.
Balgriff looks at the two.
The other two are very, they got sick.
Just out of curiosity, how tall are your characters?
I am a 6'2" elf woman.
Okay.
It's very slender.
Okay.
It'd be like just under that. Not very tall.
Not very tall. Also,
Like 5'11" and a half. You know.
You wear like 2-inch heels, so.
Okay. Are you also like very thin or more
he's
built?
he's kind of like you ever see people who do calisthenics, but they're shredded. That would be.
You've got
Like,
like a nice
very
body.
wiry. Is
Yeah.
what okay, very wiry.
You see somebody who looks like they could literally walk on their hands.
Right.
Yeah, it's like one of those guys.
Okay. Balgriff just looks at the two of you, looks at Frida, just like, these two toothpicks? You're telling me they did this?
She shakes her head and says, "That's what I'm telling you. Balgriff, could you, and your men, as these guys are also kind of stomping their way, looking around, kind of hands on hips, smiling, and one of them says to you, Gui here, says, hello there. You're mighty fine." And Frida will say, "Can you and your ruffians calm down for one moment so I can explain the situation?"
Hey, remember, business first, ladies after, but business first. So, I'm sure you think you probably got rid of all of them, but just to be sure, we'll make sure that it's actually okay.
"Frida! Frida!" shouts a man as he comes running. He says, The ones who fell, we were storing the bodies before we could properly entune them. They've risen. We've barred the doors, but they're coming."
I know it! You do, Balgriff! Live, man! And Balgriff just actually runs past him.
All right. This man points to this structure where you stayed previously.
Oh, that's right.
And there at your will.
All right. It's Balgriff, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm like, "Hey, Balgriff," and he's gonna kind of do a little shoulder rub. Get to the door.
The door is pulsing. It has a bar placed across it on the outside, which is fastened to it, but there seems to be enemies within attempting to force their way out.
All right, we doing this? The hard. Wait here, you want to be that close?
I'll be right behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna rage and just cut the gate thing.
I want to ready a thunder wave as soon as the horde of nasties appears.
Sorry.
And within what you see, this. Numerous, no longer now risen individuals. They appear still somewhat formed, though moss has grown across them in a strange pattern. Their eyes don't seem to focus properly, and as the door opens, they begin to swing out towards you. Roll initiative.
Can I trigger my thunder wave?
Certainly may. Wow. That is a champion level initiative roll, everyone.
Love it.
Wait here. Cast your Thunder Wave.
Yeah, it's 7 damage, so DC 13 con save.
I see it, and that is going to affect whom?
The 4 on the left.
4 on the left. You got it. Wow. 1 failure. And that is number 2. Takes 7, everyone else takes 3. You're up again.
Oh, sick. I'm just gonna stab the one in the front. Oh, sorry. Not with my dagger, with my rapier.
We'll take the first attack roll, so that's 21 for 5 points of piercing damage.
Cool. I'm gonna give Natas. Actually, no. I'm gonna give our new companion Balgriff Bardic Inspiration.
Stealing shit from the barbarian, you motherfucker!
You can reckless attack, my friend.
Yeah, because I am going to do that.
Natas, you're up.
Alright. Just gonna start hacking, I guess. So, 21.
That is exactly the amount of damage required to destroy this creature, however.
Oh wait.
And then fortitude. Ugh.
Mhm. And it falls to the ground dead.
Sick.
Frida is up, who is going to force her way into this space and hook her sword around the corner of this building. That is not a good angle, so she's going to have a lower chance to hit. And she doesn't hit. That's her turn. You are up.
Yeah, so at this, Balgriff will reach to his side to grab both of his battle axes. And yeah, I was like, for the ancestors' glory! And rage, and then recklessly attack. Recklessly attacks the guy in front of him.
Did you take like dual wielder at level 1?
I did.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Then you have 2-weapon fighting style.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
God
no,
damn.
just the dual wielder.
Alrighty. You only are going to get the one attack because you have to use your bonus action to rage.
All right, sorry.
No worries.
So that is 7
It's
plus 2,
9.
so
We don't
9.
Yep. This bloodies this target. The zombies are now up. This one's going to move up to here, and these others are going to crowd into the doorway. And that's going to be attacks with cover and normal attacks.
I have advantage on both of us. On
Sounds
me
good.
and on the barbarians, just to be.
Alright.
Alright.
Against Balgriff. And
Okay.
another one against Balgriff, but that is only going to be a 12 to hit.
They're both gonna miss.
Okay. And then attack against Natas. Is that a hit?
15, yeah.
Yep. And then attack again, which is a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Alrighty. Wait, here, you're up.
Cool. I think I'm gonna do another. I guess I'll do a vicious mockery on the guy right next to me.
Okay.
And I'll give actually I'll save my bardic inspiration for now. Yeah. So that's gonna be a
Okay, babe.
wisdom save. That's a fail, 4 damage, and then disadvantage.
Sorry, did you call a target?
The one closest to Natas right here.
Thank you. It is bloodied as well. Disadvantage in its next attack. Natas is up.
Okay, I'm just gonna kill the one in front of me, hopefully. I'm reckless attack. 22, 12 points of slashing damage. Ah, bollocks.
It falls to the ground, but then rises once again. It is not yet dead.
Okay, my turn.
Frida is up. She's going to try and swing out at the one in front of Balgriff. Not going to do. Says, Warrior, please give me an angle here.
Balgriff just like, no need, I'll handle it myself, and he's gonna swing recklessly.
Let's see those
what
attacks.
Yeah. Sorry, for some reason it had closed. Okay.
No worries.
Um,
That's a hit. 6.
so that's a hit. Plus 2, so that's 8. And then for another 12.
That will knock it out. Let's see how it does.
And then he will
It is down.
move forward.
Perfect. The zombies are up. Attacks against Balgriff. 1, 2, and an attack against Natas.
2, 3.
Wait, here's
So
up.
21, 18, 16. All those will hit.
Wait, here, what you got?
Very spicy dog behind me. I'm gonna repair the guy closest to me. Ooh, crit play for 11.
Ooh.
That will do. And down he goes.
I stab him in the face. I'm like, you gotta get him in the head.
Natas, you're up.
Oh, okay. He's gonna try to cut this thing's head off. Reckless Grey Weapon Master, all the fun stuff. Not Grey Weapon Master, that was a joke. 22 to hit for
Hit.
8 damage.
Start is bloodied.
That's my turn.
Frida will now move in and stab at this guy. The blade. That's going to take it out. It's only a 10. Shouldn't be toggled on. And down it goes. Balgriff.
Second verse, same as the first. He's going to recklessly attack the last one.
Hit.
Ooh.
And hit. It is bloodied.
So that's 10, and then 6 plus 4. So another 10, so 20.
It is just barely still standing, and then it swings out at you for 2. And Wayhere's up.
I'll take one.
Slashy. Or stabby, I should say.
That's a hit. You hook your rapier around the corner of the door here, and it is not dead. Natas?
Bam. Ooh, 14?
With that, you watch as this creature crumbles to the ground motionless. It is now very clearly dead. And we are out of combat. Why did they rise? Rita says. Who rose them? We've purified the philosopher. Balgriff, you said you did not go into the tomb beneath your settlement?
No, I take it that the ancestors wanted to raise our honor and our prestige even more in a more active sense. And so we obliged by allowing them to train with us.
I think that your interpretation is false and foolish, and I think that your whole clan is in more danger than you believe. And frankly, I think we should go there right now and ensure that nothing has changed for the worse.
I'm sure that my clan is just fine. We are excellent warriors. I mean, I pretty much did all the work here anyway, right? I mean, just as I thought you needed my help for this.
I'm not just completely ignoring Balgriff. I'm gonna be like, Frida, why don't you lead the way?
They'll say, all right, I think I have an idea to get him, or at least by proxy, to follow. In the center of town, the 3 other barbarian warriors are all kind of lounging around the Rock of Unity, the rock that brought together the clans, and are very much just chillin', as it would be.
Yeah.
Frida will approach them and say, hey boys, shall we head back to your place? And they'll all say, what? Our place? You mean back to the warrior clan settlement? She says, yeah. Just want to check up on things.
Kind of eager for some target practice.
Yeah. They'll say, lead the way, ma'am. She'll start walking. Now will Balgriff follow the group?
He sees what's happening, and him being him, he would endeavor to lead the group instead of following.
Perfect.
Like walk like you're late to class past us.
I guess if you insist we must go back to the clan, then I will happily lead you back and show you that everything is well in hand.
Well in hand indeed. She rolls her eyes, looking at Unitas.
Balgriff is walking like a white person crossing the street.
All right. In that case, we are all going to travel to the westernmost section of the Valley of Rain.
How long does it take us to get there?
Travel will likely take you close to 2 hours.
Oh, okay. A lot closer than I thought.
This space is where you had come when initially you passed through along this main road. Starting from here, following the way here, passing the warrior clan to head to the high clan settlement. But now, reason to venture this way. You all will be traveling to the warrior clan settlement, though on your way there, something may occur. We come back to you all on the road. Given the fact that it has been a fairly peaceful travel, I'll allow you all, if you care to take the benefits of a short rest.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Whenever your short rest is resolved, you all can begin to move along this road.
We're headed to the tomb of the Berserker right now. Or are we going to the warrior clan settlement?
The tomb is past the settlement, so you'll be passing by anyway. And these three guys are kind of chilling at the back of the group and discussing their plans.
Hey, I bet I can get. They'll be really impressed when they see how far I can throw and how accurate it is. No. I will be throwing further than you and more accurately. Oh, there's no.
Hey, did you catch the game last night?
Oh, dude, I almost covered the spread.
Brog got his javelin 200 feet. No way he did.
Yeah? Well, 200? I could beat that. Sober.
Love it. I'm gonna say out loud.
Them think that they can do the things they do, knowing in his head that he can do it all better.
So, Balgriff, are you the leader of the warrior clan?
Well, I guess you could say that I am, but technically I'm waiting for my father to pass on the torch over to me. But essentially, yeah, I'm ready.
You don't sound so eager.
What do you mean? Of course. It is a prestigious honor. One with much valor and prestige and ample opportunity for glory. Of course, only the most worthy of the warrior clan can take such.
Natasha's gonna pull out a javelin and be like, hey.
Because out of the boulders aside the road, creatures appear.
Natas, your people are uglier than I was expecting. Or sorry, Balgriff.
You know these
These are no-
creatures, Balgriff. These are stone trolls. They have a society nearby, and normally there is a sort of peace brokered between your society and theirs. But as these trolls emerge from the rocks, they begin to cast magics. And I'm going to need all of you, 3 of you, that's right, all 3 of you, to make a charisma saving throw. And roll initiative. And upon you, Gwei here, you feel another kind of magic congeal.
So good.
Okay.
Ooh.
Which one hexed me? Or do I?
This one.
No. One is gonna die first.
Oh, digital dice is so fickle.
Natas, you're up first.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna run up to this one. In fact, I'm gonna point at everybody to fight this one. Damn it! And I'm gonna do just a regular attack, not reckless. 22 to hit.
Nice.
That hits. Good damage.
I'm gonna tell.
Now, Natas, you are affected by Bane because you failed. Oh no, you succeeded. You
Yeah, I
succeeded with
passed
an
it.
11. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
I rolled the absolute.
I see an 11 and I
minimum.
presume a fail, and then I look at the spell DC. All
I know,
set.
me too. I was like, "Fuck, so close."
Wait,
Wait,
is-
perfectly close.
I'm gonna yell. Can I yell for Frida to go attack the north one that I have a spell I'm trying to cast on this south one?
Sure. She'll rush up then and aid Natas. As she rushes forward and strikes, she says, Grottroll! Go back to your den! We caused no trouble for you! But she'll stab it. Because these creatures casted magic against you hostilely. And because this one is currently speaking as your turn comes way here and saying, You'll all be eaten. You're up, go here.
I'm gonna take a step forward and whip out my and I'm gonna cast my lyre. I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on the south one.
Ooh, okay. What's the save? Wisdom. I believe that is a fail by 1.
Yeah. So the thing is incapacitated for 1 minute.
And
Takes damage.
it will be able to make saves though as it goes again. Alright, we'll use this icon.
The intelligent thing would be to wait for his turn.
This troll is up, and it is going to strike out towards you, Natas. Biting at you, and then trying to claw you.
Oh, they both miss.
Oh wow.
Very low attack rolls. That is good for you. And this other one at the end of its turn makes another wisdom saving throw. Just failing the DC again. Balgriff, you're up.
Yes, that's the way, small people. Work together to overwhelm a greater opponent. But in the meantime,
Wait, Balgriff, don't.
Perfect. You have advantage on your first attack without needing to strike recklessly.
Yes, and
Actually, all attacks, because isn't he prone?
Yeah.
so he'll attack.
That is not a hit.
Oh no! so much for that. Well, he raged and swung, and I miss. So that's his turn.
Cool. The others from the warrior clan catch sight of the danger and begin to rush to aid. They make it to here. And here. Natas, you're up.
Non-reckless. Just chilling. Should have
Miss.
been reckless.
Frida's up.
Fuck.
Strikes. Miss. Wait here.
To go over here. And I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the north one.
Okay. That's a failure. Surprisingly, given its roll.
Disadvantage on his next attack.
Excellent.
Fuck yeah. I've given the 2 trolls, and just for this next round, one is completely incapacitated, the other is disadvantaged on his attack.
Cool.
Yeah, you're doing your thing. It's nice.
And you're doing your best to undo my thing.
I'm sorry, I'm playing the
As
character.
one should.
This troll is going to shout out to you all, "Ah, you will all swim in bones and die!" It's going to take the disengage action. Actually, does it need to... Yes, it will not take the disengage action. It's going to trigger attacks of opportunity from all of you as it attempts to flee you.
Silly.
Ooh.
Alright. And that is going to be fully well enough as Natas and Frida strike it across the back and it falls to the ground dead. Balgriff, you're up.
Balgriff is gonna go ahead and swing. He has advantage, yes?
Yes, he does. It is still incapacitated.
Okay. So I don't need to attack recklessly.
Right.
So that's 1 and 2. So that's going to be a 6 and an 11.
Okay,
For a
perfect.
total of 17.
I will account for the rage damage as well. Yes, you're still raging. Warriors are up. Rushing forward proudly and bravely. And dashing. To face the foe that has arisen. Where's my man, the warrior clan barbarian? Here he is. Advantage. And they are going to each strike twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With their twin axes. And Ben, do remind me, when is this guy making saves again?
Every time he gets hit. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that he'll pass.
Every time he gets hit. Okay. He will...
5 save.
Yep. Natas, you're up.
Okay. Move 30 feet. How far was this guy? 30 feet? Yeah. I'm gonna ready a javelin for when he stands up.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Frida's up. She's gonna move forward to here. And... Yep, she's going to... yeah, I'm not going to give her the full go-ahead on that. So she's going to ready her short bow for next turn. Wait here.
I'll just Vicious Mockery the bottom one.
Success. It is up. It is no longer prone.
Javelin?
And it is in a very bad position for itself. It is going...
Does it...
Hmm?
Sorry, Natas gets to throw the javelin first, yeah?
It did not stand up. As a matter of fact, it begins to sink into the stones beneath it.
Oh.
As it casts the meld into stone spell, It is triggering attacks of opportunity as it leaves, though. So go ahead, Balgriff, and swing.
Can I throw my javelin at disadvantage?
Right. So does it? Do I still get to attack at advantage then?
No. Unless you trigger a reckless attack, because I believe you can do that. Or is that just the start of your turn?
You can't do a reckless attack on your reaction.
Reaction.
Okay,
Correct.
so it's a
You
normal
can't-
attack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
That's
Just a normal attack.
But that is more than enough as you strike
Yeah.
down this creature. And it is half in the ground and fully dead.
Yeah. Balgriff gives a mighty victory yell. Yeah. As I'm assuming, like the other warrior clan members. Also, yeah, a bunch of guys just
Boss is going to steal one of these dudes. Not the biggest tooth, but a big tooth.
Wait, what?
Like one of these
Like from his
dead
mouth?
stone trolls. Yeah, just like, no, not the biggest one, because like the one on the left, that's too
Oh, you're
big.
talking about the troll. I thought you meant from the one of the warrior clan
Oh,
guys.
no. I'm thinking like the tooth kind of like at the back of its jaw that goes up. Yeah, I'm stealing that.
Yeah.
Frida's going to approach you, Balgriff, and say, have you been dealing with Grut trolls attacking you recently?
No, but after this, I wish they did more often. Whew, that was a nice little workout.
Shakes her head and says, this isn't good. Things are changing in the valley for worse and quickly. We have to get to your settlement. He's going to start rushing in that direction.
Balgriff will look at his clansmen and just like, come on, boys, let's tell everybody the honor we have won today.
I'm gonna.
And then go off.
Can I improvise a song about how mighty the warriors of the warrior clan here are in slaying trolls?
Boss is gonna give Quair a look just like, don't you fucking dare
I'm gonna wink at
indulge that.
Natas.
Alrighty, you absolutely can.
Okay, is that a roll or can I just tell you what I say?
Yeah, tell me what you're saying.
I'm just gonna like make a little song about how the warrior clan bravely charge into battle and fight selflessly and use teamwork and all these wonderful things about them. And then at the end, I'm gonna throw in a little bit about how
There's a complete like disbelief in tactics and unit cohesion to
and
make
how
it as fair of a combat as possible.
and how there was actually just like a bard that incapacitated everybody. They were just kicking a corpse.
And I think, as with what happened here, as you're singing this song, Natas is interjecting, probably non-musically, in a very deadpan way, suggesting the things about the tactics.
Nope.
I like to think that Balgriff is probably just selective hearing very hard and just like really honing in on just essentially how great he and his guys were.
Yeah, I'd like for the performance to be as subtly roasting you as possible.
Yeah.
Like, to just be like completely sarcastic.
I figured that would be the case, but no, they're probably digging it.
They nuance doesn't go over their head. They would catch it.
Oh no, we catch it. Okay.
Can I roll performance
no,
for how
they would
realistic-
catch it.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Before you roll for realism, I'm going to bring us to the edge of the settlement.
Oh god.
Where, Balgriff, you will be surprised, likely, to see that battle is taking place. Skeletons shamble down from the settlement itself to engage your warriors, and they begin swinging their axes, chopping into these skeletons. Though, a good hit is gotten in against one of your warriors, who now kneels to the ground, bloodied, and gives a, "Ah!" Damn. This one will rush towards you and say, Balgriff! Balgriff the dead! They've risen!
Yes, I know. That was the idea, right? They rose, they wanted to help us. And so we
No, I mean our warriors who fell when the Grut trolls attacked. We were working the barricade and then the trolls ambushed us. But the warriors who were at the barricade then rose up. Their skin changed in hue and their eyes began to glow. We could not stop them. They've taken the settlement. And he gestures towards these civilians nearby and says, we've evacuated them. The women, the children, and the non-fighters. But...
Alright.
But...
Let's get in there. Come on.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, Balgriff just immediately unsheaves and just rages.
I'm gonna tell this wounded man to just, hang back and watch the civilians.
The 3 warriors who joined you on the road will stay as well.
Yeah. Balgriff charges then and yells at the top of his lungs, just like, of course you attack when Balgriff is away!
I kind of love the fact that every time Balgriff goes that high, peaks, and we don't hear the words.
Oh
no! We got your name, but not more than
I was
that.
about to say something, and that.
I
mean, I know what you said, but I have no idea what you said.
Right.
Nonetheless, as your group rushes from the edge of the settlement in towards now this great hall, we're going to take our break for the night.
Okay.
We'll be back 10 minutes. I will see you all then.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
We're back, everyone. Let's continue. You have arrived at the warrior clan settlement. You've arrived at the main hall, the clan hall. Continue forward at will. You see several skeletons that are destroyed just at the entranceway. Entering now, you can see combat taking place within. Arrows are being fired from one side of the hall by strange images of warriors of the warrior clan once, but now drained and horrible. By the fireplace, you can see the clan chieftain. This is Balhom, Balgriff's father. He holds a great axe in his hands and swings it wildly and with great effort as these skeletons step back and then begin to converge again. He seems very injured. He has several arrows already within him. And as you all arrive, I would ask that you would roll initiative.
Yep.
Let's get this guy here as well. Home going at the bottom of the order, and our friends, the enemies, at 17 in the order. Acting first. So with that,
Oh boy.
they're going to turn towards you all, witnessing your arrival. And these wights are going to holster their bows and draw swords, long swords, and begin to march towards you. The ancestors of the warrior clan, it seems, cared more to wield in edged steel blades than axes. They stand where they are, weapons at ready, of some kind of sense. These skeletons are going to attack the chieftain. One, two, three. Natas, you act next. Chris, you are up. What is Natas going to do?
22 attack on this dude, and I'm gonna do 10
Roll that
slash
at
damage.
disadvantage. His sword was up, and he moves and parries your strike, or attempts to. He's taken the dodge action. That's still gonna be a hit for 8 damage.
10 actually through the rage.
Got it.
Didn't click the button.
Balgriff, you're up.
Balgriff.
We can deal with the rights. Go save your dad.
Agreed.
Balgriff briefly just says, just like, thank you, friends. He go ahead and moves up his full 30 feet. Can't quite get there. And so he's going to take out 2 hand axes and chuck them right, the zombie right in front of him, or the white right in front of him.
Yeah. These are skeletons. Go ahead.
If it,
There we go. 13
There we
will
go.
hit. 7 will not. The skeleton
Okay.
here is bloodied. And that is your turn. Wait, here, you're up.
I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on this one, because I'm gonna stand here.
Okay. Success.
Okay, I'm going to give I'm gonna even toss Bardic Inspiration.
Nice. Frida is going to rush this other white and try and swing out towards it. And she's going to... As she attacks, and she does hit, very good, you watch as the sword, the blade of Borstir, which she retrieved from the last tomb, glows with a blue energy as she stabs into the white, as it did when the spirit struck you with it. So it's going to make that save unsuccessfully. So it is a little bit easier to hit. And... Barbarian rushes in. Alongside her, say,
Ah! I will aid you, my lady!
The gentleman.
And that is still attacks at disadvantage, so that's the first one is a miss, and the second one is a miss. And then Appa up here is going to swing out his great axe towards a skeleton. He's gonna go and heft it down, blade first atop the head of this one, and crash it into a pile of bones. The whites are up. Here, Natas, you are attacked. It swings out a long sword towards you, 18 to hit.
The hit.
And as you are recoiling from that strike, it reaches out one of its skeletal hands to try and grasp you. Dark, purplish energy congealing around it as it reaches. 12 is not a hit, though. It is going to swing out towards Frida, hitting her, and try and drain the life of this guy, but he will step away deftly. The skeletons are up. These two are going to rush towards you, and Balholm swings out an attack of opportunity, smashing the one that you had injured. He says, "Good job, my boy!" And one skeleton is going to stab at Balholm for 3, and one is going to stab at Balgriff for 7. Natas is up.
All right.
That is a miss by 1. That all?
Well, that's all.
Alright, Balgriff.
Balgriff is going to go ahead, take his 2 battle axes, and he is going to recklessly attack the skeleton right next to him.
Oh, shit.
Can I guess we could just save it for next time.
Yep.
What's up?
What?
Natas forgot about his Bardic Inspiration. Can you put
Roll
a little
it.
pink dot on
Roll
him?
it. Roll the Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh.
That's a hit. For 9. Good catch. Balgriff, your attacks. Battle axe.
Yes.
Is-
So 13 to hit.
13 is hit for 9.
Yep. And then if it's still up,
It is. And that will
Then,
hit as well, and it is destroyed.
and then he rushes in for the second one.
Fantastic. We're here.
Cool. I'm
It's like,
gonna
I'm here, father.
viciously mock this one again.
Alrighty, let's get the save. That's a wisdom. 10 is a fail. The same one in front of Natas?
Yes.
It is bloodied. Its next attack has disadvantage. And the warrior clan actually did 3 to this left guy because of the AC reduction from Frida's weapon. Balholm is up. And he is going to swing his axe out towards the skeleton, damaging it. A lazy swing with all the effort he can muster. And your other 2 allies. That is plus the psychic, right? She's got this activated, so it is a 19 to hit for 12 slashing, 6 psychic. Creature is bloodied, and it's still affected by that thing. And then this guy's gonna swing, which brings us next up to the enemies. This white has a famous life remaining. It's gonna swing out towards Natas, this one on the right. 16 to hit Natas.
That's a hit.
And an attempt to drain your life, which is unsuccessful. And the barbarian's life is slightly drained. Natas, you were at 16 in the initiative order?
Yes.
Right. That brings us
so.
to you next in that case. There's one skeleton attack against, unsuccessfully, Balgriff. Natas, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna do a reckless attack on this dude.
Do it. That's a hit exactly.
Ooh. No damage. 6 damage.
6 is some damage. Balgriff, you're up.
Balgriff is going to go ahead and attack recklessly as well.
That
For a
strike
dirty 20.
will destroy the skeleton.
And the whites are still alive, so he is going to rush down and attack this white
Alright.
as well.
That is a hit.
For 6 damage.
And you defeat it, watching as a warrior that you fought alongside at the barricade yesterday must now be just put down.
This
Wait.
weighs on my heart heavily.
You are up.
I'm going to mock again.
Mock.
Well, that wisdom save.
That's right. It's wisdom. That's a fail. 3 points. Disadvantage on this next
Appreciate you.
attack.
Appreciate you getting up the good rolls on the wrong die. The wrong.
Yep. No, I know. So that is a miss, and I'm gonna actually jockey this over because I failed to execute it last time. So if they get a turn, not gonna go well.
Oh no.
Let's see if these guys go down. Balholm is going to make his way across the room, dashing to get this far, leaning on his axe as he goes, still kind of bleeding out from this chest. But we got Frida. And that is going to be enough damage to destroy the last of the undead. We are out of combat.
Yeah.
Bam.
Balgriff sheaths his axes and immediately goes to support his father up.
Give a ugh. Thank you, my boy. Thank you.
What happened? Everything was fine when I left, and when I returned, half of our clan was turned into things.
We must have been wrong. It must have not been the will of the Berserker that the ancestors rise. He would not destroy us like this. We have done nothing to encourage that level of ire. Tell us. You're from the High Clan. Yeah, right, girl?
It will say, grizzled, and she'll say, yeah. Oh, sorry, my head, just give me a second. And then he looks to the two of you, Wayhir and Natas.
Then, either of you. Oh, who are you? What brings you here? Do you know more of what has happened?
Not a clue.
No, we just were here by chance when this all happened.
Brady will say,
Not
sorry.
by chance.
Sorry, sir. You really need some attention. This barbarian is going to move over and start removing some of his lighter clothing and using it as bandages. She's going to say, surely you have something cleaner. He says, but not faster. Continues to bind the wounds.
Gangrene only killed 2 of my grandparents.
Brady will say, all right. We entered the tomb of the philosopher by the High Clan settlement. His spirit was corrupted, so your ancestor may well have encouraged this. I imagine we probably have to purify him as well. The old man's gonna say, yes. Yes, I will lead the way.
No,
And
father.
he passes
Let
out.
me do it.
And the other barbarian catches him and says, he's going to need a nap.
Can I ask, like, is he going to be okay? Because if he's at any risk of dying, I can use magic to stabilize him.
Well, let's see.
He's fine.
And where is your medical degree from, sir?
Medical?
What do you mean, medical degree?
What's a degree?
Being proficient in medicine, can I take a look at him?
Yes. He's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I got pretty fucked up on my day. He looks like he's gonna pull through.
All right, this is ridiculous. Frida takes one look at him, and looks you Gray here and says, "You should give him some of that magic something."
Can't see any word on him.
His bad wounds seem to begin to close up as the barbarian is seeing that. He goes, "Aha! Perfect timing!" He tears the arrows out of his chest as the wounds close up as they're pulled away.
Okay, well, with him stabilized, I guess let's move on.
Indeed. To your tomb, then?
Yes. Balgriff will look over at the barbarian who's holding on to his father. It's like, take him to his home. Let him rest. I will lead our guest to the tomb.
He'll give a curt nod. You can begin heading in that direction.
Anybody want to like rest up?
A little short breather here.
That'd be nice.
Rest of the short variety.
Yeah.
You seem to have dispatched the undead who had taken over the warrior clan. So you could certainly, at this point, take a short rest.
Okay.
Wondering if I should drink my rainwater that I have to get my spell slot back. I should save it. I suppose I can refill it tomorrow. I don't think we're gonna fight anything past this guy, so I'm gonna refill my my little water skin. Or sorry,
You're gonna drink it?
I'm gonna drink it. How close would I have to go to refill it?
The river is a ways away, probably 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay, so I'll just get that away. I'll take my
Maybe
one
not that
first
long.
level.
Maybe 15. But it would interrupt your short rest.
I don't need a short rest at all. I'm at full HP. I get nothing back on a short rest. So while these guys are taking a breather, I jog down there and refill my water skin.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sadly,
I'm
I
over
don't get my
rages, so
rage.
I'd like to go into this combat with full HP.
Yeah.
Can I
I'm out
give
of-
you my water skin to fill up too?
Let's see why not. I mean, isn't yours already full?
It's completely empty.
Oh. Did you forget to fill it yesterday?
Yep.
Okay, I will take Natas's down with me as well.
Fabulous. And did you say, Chris, that you're out of rages?
Yes.
Oh, that's exciting.
I
Yeah.
am also out of region.
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, I was like, this guy's either at the same spot or just as bad of a spot.
Yep.
Okay, I got 1 first level spell slot. I got 1 bardic inspiration.
All right, so let's do something here.
Yeah.
Seeing
Maybe
the
we,
seeing the gassed nature of the 2 barbarians, Frida's gonna say, "I hate to suggest this for many reasons,
If we just
but we
I think
could
we'll be fine. No.
take the night to rest,
It's the worst that could
or
happen.
at least the rest of the day, and depart during the night."
So I know what Balgriff would say, but I also know that the DM is suggesting we take a long rest.
I mean, do you want to go scout it out, maybe? I mean, if there's like another horde of skeletons that we have to fight our way through, it looks like we might have killed all of them already.
no, those dudes were already here.
Well,
But
2
they
of
were
them
just
were,
dead.
but there were a bunch of the tomb, like the entombed skeletons all around town, I thought.
Mm-hmm. There were.
What?
There could be more. There could not. Oh no.
I'm just worried that they're gonna rise back up again. But
You have not seen a pattern of the skeletons which you've manually destroyed rising again. Usually that involves breaking their bones to a degree where even if they were animated, they are useless.
Oh boy, yeah, no. Balgriff is all for just like, no, we're fine. We're gonna go now. Once we're done with our hour, we go now. We'll handle this now.
Okay. So be it. You head down the
I'm
road.
sorry.
No, it's all good.
I'm also fine. I'm fine going for it. I think it'll be tricky, but I think we can do it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get fucking mollywopped, but you know.
Yeah.
This guy might be doing like. Actually, no. I feel like if any of these bosses were going to be doing normal like slashing damage, it would be the Berserker.
Yeah, but the amount of damage.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is like the last guy we fought did.
Oh
The last
damn
guy.
it!
Oh, there's already fuckers here.
As you arrive at the barricade, where before had been kept a training area for the young warriors, you see that several of the skeletons still remain here, as well as one of the young warriors that stands upon the barricade. And at this point, I will ask you all to roll a fresh set of initiative.
Yep.
Out of character, how are your guys' hit die doing?
I
Zero.
have 0 hit die.
All right. Well, let's see how well we do in this fight, and if we're a little banged up, we can maybe put that door back up and just hang out here.
I love the music choice right now.
Right here, you have a higher dex than Toss, right?
14.
I also have 14, so
Woo, 13.
I will let the lady go first.
Wait
And
here.
so-
Go ahead.
I'm going to bow to Nataz and give you Bardic Inspiration. And I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on the one on the ledge.
Okay. Start the fight. 1 point of damage.
Hell yeah, 1 point of damage, but also disadvantage. I'm going to run and duck fully behind this tree.
Good. Natas, you're up.
I'm going to run 25 feet forward and throw a javelin at the white.
Okay. That's a miss.
Damn it.
Do not have rage damage, I believe.
No.
No.
Yeah, no.
This skeleton is going to march up to you. This skeleton is going to march up to you. This skeleton is going to... he has a bow. He's staying up top. Got to roll our friend in. 18. She's going to be up here positioned already. And is gonna take a ready swing at Skeleton. And miss. Fitting.
Mm-hmm.
White. Disadvantage in its next attack roll, right, Ben?
Correct.
Okay. Arrow towards Frida. 12, which is a miss, and a 17, which is a hit. For 4. Skeleton fires its bow. Miss. Skeleton's in melee. 2 attacks against Natas. Balgriff, you're up.
Okay, yeah. Well, Balgriff will move right here and will, against Victor's better judgment, recklessly attack.
Okay. Chris, you having problems with your token?
Yeah, for some reason, whenever we load into a map, it doesn't let me act I change the hit die, but it doesn't change my HP bar.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Strike. Successfully once for 4 points.
Yep. Yeah. And that's his turn.
Wait here. Top of the round. You're up.
Viciously mock the white again. Chris, I was having the same problem in Roll20 the other night. I think it's just like a new bug.
Yeah.
Awesome. We love those.
Woo.
Okay. No damage. And it no longer has disadvantage on any attacks. Natas.
Can you
Okay.
give Natas a little pink to so he does not forget that he has Bardic Inspiration?
I'm not going to do that on that. If you want to do that, Chris, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Jeez. I'm gonna do just a great axe attack against the one in between me and Balgriff. So 7 damage. I'm assuming 20 hits.
Yes, it does.
Right, and that's my turn.
Does he get flanking?
No. We're just going to swing out her blade against the one in front of her, and that's not a hit. Skeleton. Skeletons are up. The white is going to shoot arrows again, this time at Balgriff.
They get advantage because I had attacked recklessly.
Cool, so that is 15 to hit for 6 piercing,
Mm.
and then a miss.
Oh my god. Okay.
Back against Frida from this skeleton. Hit for 4. And normal attacks. Natas. Short sword. And another one.
Ow.
Balgriff, you're up.
He is going to go ahead and not attack recklessly this time. He might be learning. Well,
Second strike will land. Destroy the skeleton.
yeah. There we go.
Wait here.
I'm gonna do another vicious mockery on the white. Jesus.
Natas.
He had so much potential in life.
I'm gonna do a reckless attack on the remaining skeleton.
That misses
12.
by 1.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration to make it hit.
Beautiful.
6 damage.
Plop. That's a miss. Skeleton. Skeleton goes stab at Natas. Skeleton goes thunk at Frida. And white goes thunk thunk at Balgriff.
Oh. For 13?
Yep. And you're
I
up.
might consider retreating, my friends.
I wanted to, but this mallet. And there's an arrow in my calf. There's no retreating.
I don't have any healing words.
Victor, one
Oh,
thing which
never give up.
we didn't discuss that your character would likely have on you is one of these.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Bonus actions I know are something that you use quite often, but you might use an action, might use a
Yeah.
bonus action that's available to you.
Yeah, this might be a good idea. Yeah. So 1d4 plus 1 is probably not going to save me, but it's something. So I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to take a swig.
Yep.
Um,
2 hit
oh
points back.
no!
Awesome.
That I'm dead, folks. I'm at a good old whopping 6. So I'm gonna move over here, and you know what? No, I'm gonna scoot around this way and attack normally. For 10 damage.
That will destroy the skeleton.
Excellent. So I had moved 5, 10, 15. What is the...
You got 15 left.
The white has a short bow?
Longbow, short bow.
Oh. It doesn't even matter then. I'll just stay here.
Okay.
Wait. I'm gonna see you, like, hesitating. I'm gonna say, run back to the village. I have an idea. We need to retreat. I don't think we can both win this battle and fight whatever is within.
That word's not in Balgriff's vocabulary, I take it.
Like,
yeah,
this
it's
isn't
not
to Balgriff.
like if you could spin it in a better way.
We need to get to higher ground to gain the advantage.
Wait, here, you're up.
But I'm gonna say, my friends, discretion is the better part of valor. I think we should make a tactical retreat. I'm going to face the 2 skeletons, and I'm going to take the dodge action. I'm going to be like, let's see if I can remember how to do this.
Okay. Natas?
Up the dead skeleton in front of me, use him as a human shield, and start walking backwards.
Okay. Rita's gonna put her shield away, holster her sword, put her longbow in her hands, and walk back to here, saying, "Get behind me, big man. You're more hurt than I am." To you, Balgriff. Skeleton's up. Attacks are disadvantage against the dodging Gwei here. No hits as you avoid the arrows.
I'm just like fucking doing ballet and dodging arrows right now. Pirouette.
Balgriff, you're up.
Balgriff, noticing that his comrades are trying to leave, despite him wanting to stay and fight, he's going to.
Balgriff, there's more at stake here than your honor. It's the entire existence of your clan.
I didn't say he wasn't going to.
I know,
he just doesn't want to.
I'm trying to be reassuring here that
Right.
It's okay to retreat. It's okay.
He's gonna head over to Frida and says, although I may be more hurt, but what kind of chieftain would I be if I let someone else take my hits for me?
You're not a chieftain. Not yet. Let's go.
I should walk beside you, not behind you.
Okay. He says, given that you all act again before the skeletons, is the party going to retreat?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to dash on my next turn.
Then I will presume a successful retreat by all of you.
Woo.
It's like someone had warned us.
That's okay, guys. I don't have any rages. I don't either. But we're going anyway.
This sounds about right. This sounds par for the course. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, you are returning to the Warrior Clan settlement, and I presume all taking advantage of a long rest.
100% yes.
I'd note that I am going to trance, and I'm going to try and remain somewhat cognizant of danger for the rest of the party. I only need to transfer 4 hours, so I'm going to do that and then spend the remaining 4 hours on watch while everyone else is resting.
Mm.
Okay. Taking your benefits for that.
Mhm.
I just want to do what I can during the night to just kind of raise spirits and maybe entertain children.
Gonna return
Like
us
the Warrior
to-
Clan children?
I assume that there are children in the Warrior Clan.
Yes, there
Okay.
are.
I assume that the children's idea of entertainment is like poking each other with slightly dulled knives.
Then maybe I get frustrated and stop doing it.
Here, where you rest, this child, listening to your songs, Gwei here, approaches you and says, "Do you have any exciting songs? These are all boring."
What kind of songs do you like, little one?
Ones where the voice becomes deep, gravelly, and then high and full. They're almost like shouting, and they tell tales of epic adventures.
Is that a song?
Yes!
Oh. Are you talking about metal?
What? Metal is that which our ancestors' blades are made of.
Okay. Let me try this. And I want to cast Minor Illusion to just make like the sound of thunder cracking. Just fully fucking with everyone else who's trying to sleep.
Oh. The kid
And I
looks at you
stand
and
up.
says, "Wow! Did you do that?"
No, it was the God of Thunder.
He says, "Oh."
Like, I feel like at this point,
Oh.
Natas would have like risen like Dracula. It's like he's just gonna like tie something around his eyes and his ears and try to go back to sleep.
Beautiful.
As the kid walks away, I'm just like, well, at least my parents aren't dead.
She looks over her shoulder and says, "Only one of mine is."
I didn't say that to her. I would never say that to a child. It's so messed up.
You said that to Natas?
No, I just I just think it to myself.
Oh, you thought it to yourself. Are that then?
I was just looking at you with his bound eyes. He's just like,
And then I remember that my parents are dead and get sad.
Oh. Oh.
You all now have awoken. The morning has come. The chief, Balholm, is doing his best to get up. His warrior saying, "Yes, rise on your own, for you are ready for battle." And he will say, "Yes, I am." And he steps up and immediately falls down on his face. And the warrior goes,
Oh,
It seems as though that injury to your leg was worse than we thought. You are not ready for battle, chieftain. You must rest more. I am ready.
he's gonna attempt to stand again,
Uh,
and he falls over again.
yeah, no, Balgriff will catch him. He's like, Father, just, think of this as the, vacation time. Just, just go ahead and notice.
I have earned a
haven't
mighty
not-
rest for my mighty vacation for my valor in battle. Ah, yes.
Yes,
I will rest
yes.
now. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, my son.
He will now
Of
remain
course,
at rest.
Josh just looks at Balgriff. He's like, "You are your father's son."
Now rested, we reconvene and revisit Tomb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready to rage in their face.
Alrighty. In that case, turn Tomb of the Berserker.
It'll be really funny if, like, the skeletons popped back up again and we have to do that fight over.
Oh my god. Just to punish us.
Just to punish us for our hubris.
Maybe we go all sneaky. Try to?
Sneak up on them?
Try to close the gap before that dude with the longbow starts ripping at us from 120 feet away?
Balgriff will rage and charge.
Roll initiative.
Like Natas is like doing the thing where there's like that, like, sand ground, and he's got the stick, he's like making rocks, he's like, alright, so he's over here. Now, if we get some guys going over here and over here, and then the camera like pans out, and you just see Balgriff.
Just full on Leroy Jenkins it.
Alrighty. There's our initiative.
I like to say he raged before charging.
I understand. And the skeletons shoot towards you.
Thank you.
13 will hit you exactly for 4 points reduced.
Yes.
And you're up.
All right. So he's going to go ahead and head straight for that white. And
that white
he's gonna-
is up 10 feet on a tower, small tower that was built from the outside of the barricade. You would need to ascend this ladder to get up to it.
Ah, I did not realize. Okay.
Yep, because you had doors here, and the skeletons were inside, and you were shooting down at them. The whole little setup you had here.
Yeah. So can I do that?
Yes, you can.
So that's, and then I barely just have the movement to get up there. Then, in which case I will recklessly attack him.
Perfect.
Now that I'm very angry in his face.
Mhm.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Waha! 11.
Oh yeah.
7, 8. You bloody your former clansman. Right off.
Yes.
We just,
This is how much I respect who you used to be.
Perfect. You've got an arrow coming in to assist you. 4 points to the white. Wait here.
Cool, I'm gonna do a vicious mockery on the white.
This move, we've seen it before. Points. Natas.
Going to move 30 feet. And I'm going to throw a javelin.
Yoink!
Ugh, 11.
At whom?
The white.
That is not a hit. The white is
And
up.
I end my turn.
The white swings his long sword out at you, Balgriff,
Yep.
and attempts to drain your life.
Oh, buddy. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. So 10 damage, and I need to make a con save. Or sorry, 5 damage, and I need to pick a con save.
5 5 from the longsword, 5 necrotic from the life drain, and then the con save to not have the HP max reduced.
That hurts a lot.
Ouch. Indeed.
And I failed that big time.
Make sure to make a note somewhere that 23 is your HP max.
Yeah.
So you are now down to 18 temporarily. And the skeleton will shoot an arrow at Rita. Hit. You take 6. Balgriff.
Yeah.
Wait a second. That crit on Balgriff should have been at disadvantage now.
Ah, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much for that.
I
Roll
am
another crit.
but a
Do it.
human. 17.
Yeah.
So it still hits, but
It
you're
still
only going to
hits.
take
Wow, it rolled higher on its non-crit.
you're only going to take 2 damage rather than 5 from that attack. So take 3 points back.
Right. That does help me quite a bit, actually.
Fantastic.
Yes. I mean, I'm already down quite a bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just gun it, attack recklessly. Oh yeah.
Beautiful. That is
Oh, 20 total.
a defeated white.
Excellent. And then, how high is this tower? 10 feet?
Yeah.
I would take damage if I jumped.
I mean, if you
So,
wanted to make an athletics check to try and hurdle yourself across here, it'd be pretty unlikely, but you could try it.
Balgriff being, I'm not even going to roll to see if he decides to do that. He's definitely going to decide to do that.
Okay. Yeah, roll me athletics.
So I'm assuming a 13 fails.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you don't successfully make it across. And the skeleton looks down at you with kind of a...
Yeah. So reduced to 1 then?
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to throw an axe
All
at
right,
him?
well. No, because I just, I used 2 attacks on the
Oh.
white.
See? Goldfish memory. Read us up.
It's fine.
Thunk. We're here.
I'm gonna vicious mockery.
You mock the skeleton. It
Yeah.
is mocked. Natas.
Okay, I'm going to... Wrong tool. Bam, bam, boom.
Perfect.
And I'm going to, swing. Damn.
4 points. It's bloodied. It's up. He grabs a sword and stabs you, Natas.
Of course.
Balgriff. You are up, Victor.
Yeah. He is going to take his hand axes and chuck them.
Fabulous.
So, can he recklessly attack that?
I don't know. I would need to...
Yeah.
No, it's melee.
Yeah.
only.
It has to be a melee, right? Okay.
Should be on your
So-
character sheet, actually.
Yeah. I'm still getting used to roll 20 and like
No worries.
Yeah, melee weapon. Okay. So hand axe, and then hand axe.
11 hits and destroys the skeleton.
Nice. Woo!
And with that, you're no longer in initiative. Move whenever you all are ready into...
Balgriff is going to take his water skin and then start drinking out of it. So 5, 6, 7.
Perfect.
Yeah. And when do my maximum HP go back up to
Long
normal?
rest.
Long
Long
rest.
rest. Got it. All right, too easy.
You get touched.
Yeah.
You got tapped. Literally.
Yeah. Love tap.
Great,
I was thinking
drink back up.
like a beer tap, you know? Just like
Yeah.
just pour up some Balgriff and
Well,
It's
when
not gonna drink.
Balgriff sees, like, looks around, see everyone's for the most part ready. They're like, "Come, my companions, let us go forth and end this misery." And he'll lead the way, as always.
I'm gonna inform Balgriff that the last time we went into these, some of the hallways were severely trapped. So, be on the lookout where your feet go.
Natas, do you think that the ancestors of the warrior clan would ever stoop to using subterfuge in that way?
How do you know that the warrior clan built the temple?
I guess what I'm trying to say is, do you think that Balgriff cares?
I don't know. Have you ever fallen like 6 feet onto a sharp spike that goes into your heel?
Yeah, I did. I was there.
Yeah,
I,
it hurts, right?
I know. Balgriff.
Actually, Jake Henry, as the chieftain to be, would I know the layout of the tomb?
You would have interred ancestors here in the past.
Yeah.
So you would know that your blood will, after some amount of time, for some reason, open up the doors in this tomb and allow you to access chambers where ancestors are interred. There's a fork up ahead you can see on the left or the right are the way to where interment would be. The
And
door ahead
would
of
I-
you appears to be leaned kind of loose. It's a big stone door, but it's kind of laying. The hinges that it was on seem to be broken.
Hmm.
The door seems undamaged itself, though there seem to be some damage marks around where the hinges are. It seems as if there was some messing with it there to force it to no longer stay closed.
Yeah. So essentially, this is an area where I haven't been
Right.
before.
Correct.
Okay. What? When in doubt, you simply move forward. And he just moves forward.
Okay, he moves forward. And stop. Because right
Oh,
there,
here we go.
you experience as the stone plate beneath you gives way, cracking
Danger
brutally,
sense.
and make a dexterity saving throw.
At advantage. 19.
You will leap away from the pit of spikes, taking no damage.
Huzzah! Let's put this trap here. We're the warrior clan. We don't use traps.
The stone cutting clan built it for you.
These tombs were built in ancient times. It's entirely possible that they were built in a uniform way. But we should be more careful, Balgriff, about how we forward.
Well, actually, I think Balgriff has a great idea. And he's going to look back to the rest of the group, and I think we should walk only on tiles that he's walked on.
That's what I was planning on doing.
Also, are we wise to not check the passages behind us and move forward, Balgriff?
Do you think
I've-
we should check that?
I don't know. This isn't my sister's tomb.
Does it look like when you went into yours, were there multiple passages?
We had one single artery, and then tombs broke off of that. Seems a little different.
Your tombs broke off of what?
Never mind. Do what you're going to do.
Um. Well. Okay.
Look,
If you think there might be, you know what? Yes. No. It is a good idea to backtrack and go down the side passages, just in case the enemy tries to flank us. So we will go.
Just my thought.
So let's go this way. And let me know when I hit another trap.
yeah,
guess.
I'm just gonna be walking behind Balgriff by about 10 feet.
By the way, don't necessarily take everything that I say from characters as direct DM suggestion. This was very much what she would think after her experiences in the last tomb.
Yeah, but at the same time, Balgriff is, I think, starting to finally get the sense that this might be a little bit bigger than what he initially thought. And even though he is very much, even though he definitely thinks he can handle it, he does see the value in being a little bit more strategic, I think. But he 100% that he's going to crush it.
Okay.
It's like these might have been the barriers of the skeletons that attacked the town.
It appears like the warrior clan has a lot more dead people in it. Who would have thought?
Yes, they all died valiantly as brave warriors. They do us honor.
Following the
No traps. Surprised.
Yes. So if this and Balgriff, like, you can see him like actively thinking kind of hard. It's like, yes. So we have come across a fork or a crossroads. We went to the right, go down, come here. So if we went the other way, then it should look like this one. So
Hey, Balgriff, is that the door over there that you were talking about?
Yeah,
And he's
that
just
door.
gonna point at the end of the hallway.
Or is it this door?
right. When in doubt, to move forward.
Critter will say, I feel like we may have reached where we wanted to go, but
let's just wait here. They'll be back.
okay.
Like Toss is like walking in, he just flips off.
Yeah, math is not his strong suit.
Here.
He can do tactics, but he doesn't quite have. Maybe I don't know if he's this stupid.
Just wants to map the place out. It
Yeah,
seems.
he'll map it out. I think is it safe to assume that nothing happens to him when he goes around this path?
Correct.
Okay, then let's, I would say, kind of fast track it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's expedite that process. He does a loop around.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he does a loop around and goes down to, yeah, he does a loop around. She's like, yes. No enemy shall ambush us. Good. Let's move forward. And he will prick his thumb, and smear on the door.
And the door will begin to all by itself and open for you.
And then he steps inside.
We've seen a room like this before.
Oh no.
Why? Oh no! What do you say? Oh no! It is
Oh, you'll
just a
find
room.
out shortly.
There was some
It's
kind of
just gonna-
test.
A test? Whether we shall pass this test and move on.
Another door that can be opened. Blood. It's on the other side of this room.
With my already pricked finger, I'll mirror it.
As you do, a statue of a horse manifests in the center of the room, with an ancient warrior clan rider atop it.
All right, you got to keep your hand on the door, and we'll be back.
What? What?
Here, hold on. I have an idea. This is your clan. Balgriff, you should be the one doing this. Here, and she kind of cuts a small piece of her ant leg. Says, drip some blood onto this. Piece of cloth.
Okay. He'll go ahead and make a larger incision.
I look away.
I'm gonna give you 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And she'll say, that's fully enough, if this'll work. And then she's gonna press the cloth with your blood up against. So as you remove your hand to give her some blood, the statue disappears. And then when she presses the cloth with your blood on it up against the door, after a moment, the statue reappears. Says, all right.
Oh.
I'll hold this here, and you all can touch the statue and enjoy whatever tribulations are ahead of you.
Indeed. So Balgriff will go over.
Frida will do literally anything to avoid dealing with this. I'm gonna touch left because
Did I just touch this?
Yep, and I'll go in with them.
As soon as all three of you
yeah.
touch the stonework of this horse, you are transmuted into energy and pulled within and appear here.
That's interesting. Well, that was funky. What was that feeling just then?
You don't want to know.
We're dreaming right now.
Oh, we're in the dreams. Okay, this makes sense.
It looks like a trap.
Behind you, as you step into this space, you can see spikes on the wall. Though I should also note that what you can see, the end of this long hallway filled with dirt, is a horse statue.
So we just touch this other statue?
Presumably, but there's something.
They're gonna push
Balgriff-
us into this wall of spikes.
Yeah, Balgriff. Is it just spikes? He wants to just kind of look at him real quick.
Yeah, they appear sharp. You wouldn't want to cut yourself on these.
Do they seem hollow?
You have to touch them to figure that out.
No, but do I see holes in them?
No.
No.
They seem to
Okay.
be just big pointy wooden stakes.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So. Natas steps out.
Okay, so just so you know, you can't really die in here. At least that's how it worked last time. So,
I'm gonna try and avoid it just in case.
in the spirit of how things went last time, Toss is gonna dash and move 60 feet down the hallway.
All right.
Chase it.
As you start running, hold at 60 feet.
Hold at 60.
Yep. Take your movement. See what
Like
you
all
get.
of us?
I follow?
Just Natas, because Natas is the one that broke formation. And I'll say the other two of you, if you wish to, can take 30 feet of movement. But I will need to describe what occurs at Costa.
Okay.
Because the
It
moment
gets literally chopped off.
the moment that you step foot on this stone plate, ahead of you, Natas, you experience the manifestation of forms. Horses. And they immediately begin to charge towards you.
Oh, buddy.
And this is going to be attacks against you.
It.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, thank God.
Strength save. 24. Alright, you are just pushed to the side. And not pushed back. The horse tramples you again. And then the next horse runs into you. You also witness additional horses rushing forth. And
Oh, buddy.
another trample on Natas. Is Natas still up?
Barely. You miss.
Alright, as the horses finish trampling Natas, you can all roll initiative.
Oh, poor Natas. Quick question. Anything that happens in the dream world, does it affect anything in the real world?
I think we'll be okay afterwards.
But if I use resources, would they be...
Last time we got them back, I think.
Okay. Cool.
Boy, here you're up.
Oh,
I'm actually gonna put the horses
boy.
on... I'm actually gonna put the horses on 0. This will just be so you all have an order to go in. 'Cause the
Okay.
horses just acted. Boy, here you're up.
Cool. I'm going to get past these guys, right? So I'm going to stand to the side here, and I'm going to take the dodge action, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to use Bardic Inspiration on myself.
Okay. Natas, what are you going to do?
Going to fucking rage and try to dive bomb through these guys.
What do you mean by dive bomb through them?
I don't know how, but I want to try to do it.
Okay,
so
you're
what am
gonna
I doing?
take 2 hoof attacks as you try and go through,
Okay.
and I need you to make a strength save if 11 hits.
It does not.
Alrighty. In that case, you rush past them, and do so successfully if you have the movement to.
Okay, that's my turn. Still in the hallway though.
Balgriff, you're up.
I am also going to rage. I'm gonna step over to the side. And I'm also just gonna... I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay,
Try to get through.
cool. 4 hooves. 1 for each space. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I take 3 of those hits.
Okay. And strength saves on any hits.
Okay, so the first one is a hit. I'll take 5 damage. And strength save, I have advantage. That's a
Success.
20.
Roll it again.
And then the second one will miss. Then the 15 will hit. So that's 3 damage. And then another advantage.
Success.
That's nice. And then the last one is 4 damage. And
Alright, you managed to force your way through.
oh, I'm not feeling good though.
Ah! And the horses are up. Okay. Starting down here with these ones. 4 attacks against Gwei here, and strength saves on any hits. 1, 2, 3.
You're at
Whoop.
disadvantage. I'm dodging.
Okay. 13. 7. 7, and 12.
Almost.
Up here. Coming for Balgriff they are. Hooves. 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 I believe that will be enough to knock you out.
100% yes.
And so, Balgriff, you no longer see this place. We will come to you in just a moment.
Yep.
Gway here, more horses are facing you down, so we're going to go right to Natas. I presume that you're just going to take advantage of this situation.
Yep.
And the fact that you got right on through. As it turns out, for some challenges, going head first into them is the right approach.
They would design it that way.
Hey,
Yes, they would.
Every situation has its application.
Yeah. So I just love like the one time that Balgriff actually stopped to ask a question is the one time that he fails something.
Yeah, that's probably just about perfect.
Yeah.
So,
It's the right takeaway.
you now return. You're out of initiative. Balgriff, you manifest here outside the statue, forced out.
Yeah.
And Frida says, "What was it this time?"
Balgriff, he takes a moment to recollect himself. Horses charged down, and we had to not get trampled.
Right. That makes sense. The other two then manifest, and this horse statue dissipates, and the door, which was closed, is now open.
Ah, yes. Thank you, friends, for assisting in opening this door.
Toss. Take your hit points back up to 22. Balgriff marches forward bravely.
I think it's Bardic.
45, baby.
I think it's Bardic Inspiration. Is there anything mechanically from preventing me from using all 3 of my Bardic Inspirations as we walk into the other room?
Time. But they only last a minute, right?
I think only last a minute. Okay, if they only last a minute,
Yeah.
but it's 10 minutes for some reason.
As you're walking forward, Natas, Frida's gonna say, "You alright? You need some rainwater?"
I got my own. I'll take a sip of it, but let's see if I don't heal up to full. Well, I don't heal up to full. Fucking sick.
Yeah, you do. You have +1. It's 1d4 +1.
I heal up to full. It's fucking awesome.
Way here and Balgriff, you step into the tomb. You see stairs that lead up with everlit braziers and the great sarcophagus of your ancestor. This is the tomb of Ulvar the Berserker. There is water flowing into the tomb that you have not understood historically belong here, from what appears to be a passage behind the sarcophagus.
That's odd. I don't think that should be there.
Yeah, that's what happened at the Philosopher Tomb too. It's part of the river. I think maybe the healing energy might have brought them back from the dead. But
What if it brought them back for the dead? Why are they attacking us?
the spirit of the philosopher was corrupted in some way. We're not really sure how, but for some reason this water is bad.
But it's from the river.
I just got here.
Like, listen, man, I only work here. I don't know.
Let me ask the manager. Frida.
Right.
I'm in the same place of knowledge as you are.
This cannot stand. We must first stop this water flow, and then we must get. We must search for answers. And Balgriff will go ahead and start heading down the stairs.
This is up the stairs, actually.
Oh, it's up the stairs. So he starts heading up the stairs.
I trail behind him.
My money is still on the Virgin Empire, like somehow fucking corrupting the river here. I'm just primed for empires to be evil.
As you now step onto the second set of stairs, rising up towards the sarcophagus, you see a manifestation of orangish red energy that flows forth from the tomb.
He has a long, crazy speech in a language I don't understand. I would like to rage.
As he manifests, the ancestor will speak, axe rising, even as Natas begins perhaps to attack him, speaking to you, saying, Erum et fractura, nos et servi. And yes, raising an ornamented metallic great axe, unlike the stone weapons that you wield, Balgriff. And everyone, please roll initiative.
All right.
Is attacking you.
I bet he is.
Wait, here you act first. What are you going to do?
I'm going to use Vicious Mockery. Then I'm going to give Balgriff Inspiration. Going to hide around the corner.
Alrighty. Rita's up. She's gonna move up to here and shoot her bow. For 5. Which brings us to him. She's gonna draw her sword in her offhand, preparing to don her shield. Bolvar is going to roar. Ah! As you well know, he enters a barbarian rage. And he is going to attack recklessly here, striking out towards you, Balgriff. Normal attack because of the imposed disadvantage, so it's only 18.
Which will hit. And that's 8 points of damage, because I haven't raged yet.
And that's 13. You are now unconscious, Balgriff.
Wait, but he raged. Oh, no.
Nap time.
Yep.
He took 2 attacks. Natas, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna look back to Gwei here. I'm like, I have faith that you could fix him. And then,
I'm already casting Healing Word.
okay. And I'm gonna do a not reckless because he did it for me. Great axe attack on him with advantage. 23
Tactics.
plus 2 from rage. Big bam. Right. Bam. There we go.
10 points. But that is reduced because he's raging. Balgriff, death save.
Of course. Where is the 13? That's the save.
Success. Wait, here, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to use Vicious Mockery again. Then I'm I'm going to use Healing Word on Balgriff.
Ooh, thank you.
Rita's up. She's gonna rush in, giving a battle cry. Yeah! And drawing her blade. She's going to activate the Woe of Borster and swing with a 10. Action surge and swing again. That's a crit.
Hell yeah.
Against advantage.
That's nice.
Has advantage, so that's the first attack. Thank you for reminding me how reckless attack works. That didn't work.
Everybody forgets about that part.
All right. Total 12, 15. Over the damage totals here matter, so it's 8 reduced to 4, and then 7 psychic, and then 12 reduced to 6, and then 3 psychic. As she swings out towards him, he's going to make his intelligence saves, failing, so he has his armor class reduced by 2 for subsequent attacks. And he's up. He's going to cry out, "Ah!" and swing his great axe towards you again. Balgriff, 16. But let's see if she can help with this at all. That's 18 slashing. That's not going to be anything she's going to help with.
Alright, I'm not back down.
Frida has and is going to attempt to use a Psy Warrior feature, only reducing the damage by 4, but you're nonetheless still knocked out.
Yeah.
And then he's going to swing on her. $15 to hit. Will not hit. He has a shield. And then that is Natas.
Hey. Is he swinging at advantage because he got a 15? Because of reckless attack?
Correct.
Sick. Great axe attack. 12?
No. 12 is...
Minus
actually,
2?
wait. 12 is a hit exactly with his reduced armor class through the Blade of Borster.
Yes. And, yeah, I poke him with a big old axe. Like, ah.
Okay.
Arr.
Balgriff, you know what you do on your turn. You roll a death save again.
I rolled that save again.
Gotta love low level combat.
Success again.
Success again.
You hear a pattering of footsteps in the hall, and as your turn is coming, Gwei here, so too is the arrival of allies.
Oh, fucking about goddamn time.
Lottie's gonna say, "I'm sorry, but it took some time to get here." And Margie's gonna say, "We're here, let's go!"
It was a full day. We were going on an entire second day.
Wait, here you're up.
Balgriff's up with 5 HP, and...
Oh, thank you.
And this thing has to make another wisdom save against the Vicious Mockery.
That is a 7, so he's a fail. For 3 damage. Disadvantage on its next strike. And Balgriff is standing. And Latifolia is up. What do we got? We got spells. We got Thorn Whip. We got Entangle. We got things. Thorn Whip is the spell. 15 hits, and it's an attack and advantage because of the thing, so it's still just 6. 6 points. Reduced. But that is going to pull the target 10 feet. And I believe that force movement does not trigger an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
That's a pull, and then Rita's up. She's gonna move to here and swing again. This is with this. We're taking the first roll. It's a 19 to hit, or 13 reduced to 6 slashing, and 4 psychic. And he's got to make the save to not have his thing stay reduced. It stays reduced. He still has reduced AC. He's still raging. And he's up. And he's going to swing. Against Frida. 13 will not hit. 14 will not hit. Natas, you're up.
Keep on keeping on.
Hell
23.
All right.
This guy's got a lot of fucking hit points. So I guess he's getting his damage reduced too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
So that's 11 points of damage.
Balgriff, you may take an action.
Finally. Yeah. So Balgriff is going to go ahead and use up the last 2. Oh no, because that's an action.
Just rage. I'll use another healing word on you.
Alright, yeah, he'll rage. And then, yeah. Goes in to swing.
See it.
That's a crit, baby.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Reduced
very,
to
very,
4.
very little damage, though. And that's my turn.
All right. Margie is going to hex him and Eldritch Blast. 11, not a hit.
Advantage.
Advantage because of. Yep,
Reckless
thank you.
attack.
11, not a hit. Go here.
The same amount of damage, too.
I am being a broken record this combat, but I literally think this is the best thing I could do.
You got it.
Vicious Mockery.
Saves
and
this time.
Word on Balgriff. So you get 5 back this time.
Thank you.
Lottie
Word.
is. Lottie's gonna cast Shillelagh and walk up and try and bonk the spirit. Because that is what Lottie would do. Lottie is gonna hit, and that's advantage again, so. Crit fish, nope. 2 points with reduction. Frida's gonna swing the Blade of Borsteer. That is not a hit. Volvar is up again. Damn, that is a 4 roll at advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna swing out. He has advantage on both attacks this time. He's gonna swing out behind him towards the Dryad. Lottie is bloodied. And then over his head towards Frida. That is a
Ooh.
4 crit. Sorry, Natas. Most of your damage has been resisted, so. He's not attacking you right now. But maybe that's a mistake.
I think it's fine. Yep, I think Josh is just gonna watch Lottie just get like fucking tossed, and then the hammer just goes down, or the great axe just like, you know, goes for full arch to Frida, and he's just like, still fighting. He's like, but probably fucking terrified. Oh god damn it, I'm rolling so bad.
Natas, how would you like to purify this spirit with your blade?
Oh, wow.
Oh, he just cuts its head off.
Alright! So as you swing your axe, the head floats, remaining while the spiritual body falls away. And with that, you watch as the energy, the purplish red light that now manifests itself as purple, whereas before it showed red. This purple energy is almost pulled out of the eyes and dissipates in the air. And then spiritual body is pulled back into the sarcophagus, while the head remains floating and looks directly in your eyes, Natas, and goes, "Ha ha 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 ha!" Ah! And he looks down, the head sort of rotating as if it still had a body, but then looking up towards you with a, "Well fought. To you,
And to you, he says to Frida. And to you, he says to Balgriff. And to you, he says to Latifolia, who bows. Well, what has become of this place? Why are you here? What have I done?
Oh, great ancestor. Some vile villain or vile force of nature, I don't know which, somehow corrupted your spirits and caused the bodies of your descendants and your clansmen to rise up as undead and attack the current living.
Huh?
And so, yes. And so we have come here to rectify, as that word leaves his dictionary forever. We have come to fix rights of this wrong. I would have forced to do combat with you. Although I will say it has been the greatest honor to do combat with you. It was most exciting. You clocked me quite well.
What is your family name? Are you my descendant?
I am Balgriff Balhamson.
Balhamson? Your family name should be Harkon. Do not tell me that my children diluted their bloodline so thoroughly that they stopped using my family name.
I guess he puffs up his chest. It was like, I will immediately start using the name again.
I will get the paperwork done on Tuesday.
Well, good. Thank you for doing what you all have done. Purity of my spirit is most essential. What is this water spill? Again, I should remind you all, he is still just a floating head that is speaking very excitedly and angrily towards all of you. Why is there water in my tomb?
I don't know. You will say when we got here.
You should... I don't know what can be done about that.
Maybe we could put some type of barricade to block the things from the outside from getting inside.
What's your deal with barricades, bro?
Yeah.
It's just barricade. Get like a plumber, maybe, you know? Maybe
No. So we could get some type of
Mason.
we could gather some materials, preferably maybe stone, and stack them in a way that will block this hole.
Tell me, all of the rest of you who are here, why are you here? Why do you follow this... What was it? Balom's son? Into my tomb?
I'm just...
Helping out, really?
Yeah, we got kidnapped.
Yeah, kind of just returning the favor.
Rita will say,
And
this is the second tomb that we've stepped into. The tomb of my ancestor, Eglin, was corrupted. We came here to purify yours as well. And we intend to keep going on to the other tombs if they too are affected. It's back to you, Gwei here, who hadn't finished her sentence.
I've finished my sentence now.
Oh.
I feel like we don't have any more answers. I'm gonna ask this ancestor, do you know any way that this water could have been corrupted?
Say. No. Well, it would have been the heart of the dragon if the water was corrupted. Tell me you know of this.
Rita would say, I had not yet yelled them of tales of the origin of rainwater.
Yeah, it's fairly obvious that your society was rescued by some ancient being.
Indeed,
And-
it was. And its great heart, in great sacrifice, sits within the rainwater source, purifying the water so that it might sustain our people.
Is this creature still alive?
No. Its heart's no longer in its body.
Well, we should find this heart. If this heart still exists, perhaps I feel like that might be the source of all of these problems.
Frida will say, "That's where my brother was going."
We should hurry to your brother.
We should
Have
hurry to
there
the
been
other
any word of
tombs.
them? So
my
we should.
brother's, my brother. It takes time to get to the High Tomb. We should not yet be worried. We should find the other ancestors. Their corruption is just as bad as the source, if indeed the corruption of the source is what's causing all of this.
Just worry for your brother.
So do I, but I trust him.
But if he is as great as a warrior as you, Frida, then surely he is fine.
Well, I appreciate a word of compliment from a man of the warrior clan. And yes, I would like to hope so.
Olvar says, If there is corruption at the source, then the whole of the Valley of Rain is threatened. And my axe should rest no longer within my sarcophagus.
You watch as his spectral body flows back out of the sarcophagus to meet his form and congeals beneath his head.
He says, You, Bahamson, and you, Heglin, lift the lid off of my sarcophagus.
Yes, sir. And he goes ahead and yeah.
And as you and Frida remove the lid, the spirit will heft the physical axe in his hands, the spectral form of he assailed you with. He looks around and says,
Which of you will be going forth for the purification?
Frida will say, I will, and these others. Balgriff, I presume that you be staying here? Staying with your tribe?
But I mean, if there is glory to be had, then of course I would gladly take I would take the honor of wielding my ancestors' weapons into battle for the good of the clans.
Huh. You, Balgriff, I see that your head has not yet come in alignment with your heart. You carry not the family name. None here do. So it will be a test of worthiness. It will be a test of who will stand against the axe to earn its might. You have fallen already to its blade. But you, he turns to you, Natas, are you prepared to face my great axe?
Sure.
He holds it high above his head, and you watch as flames begin to engulf the axe. Fire seems to pool from Wolvar's heart into the blade as he prepares to strike at you. Are you going to rage?
Sure. Yeah. I'm about to just get body checked by a giant flaming ass. It couldn't hurt.
He's going to swing his axe, dealing 9 points of slashing damage and 10 points of fire damage to you.
Oh.
Say, you still stand.
As he removes the axe from a still bleeding wound on Natas.
I see
I'll be
your
like,
heart. I see you are worthy enough to carry this. Perhaps, when the valley is safe, and this young one has proven himself,
Balgriff.
then he may hold it. But for now, it will be in the hands of you, gray-horned man. He hands you Great Axe of Wulvar, Atas.
It's such an honor. I won't let you down. It's just like, motherfucker, it's beautiful. It's weighted so perfectly.
Then go! Balgriff. Yes, Balgriff Hargan. Go protect your people. And you, woman of Heiklin, and the rest, protect our valley.
Spirit dissipates and returns to his sarcophagus. The lid may be placed once again atop it. And you may continue forth. See fit.
Start singing the song from earlier.
About the triumphs, the mighty warrior clan.
Yes.
Oh, that's mean.
I leave out the shade this time.
What words might you exchange with one another? This.
I feel like it's kind of fucked up that he gave that axe to Natas and not Balgriff. Natas, you should probably give Balgriff that axe at some point.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah, Balgriff would go to you, Natas, and you could tell very easily that he is shaken, like to his core. Like he's never. You get the sense that he's never really been told no before, right? Or that he's can't do something, or it's not worthy of something. And he just kind of looks at you, looks at the axe, looks at you, and just well, it is a great honor to wield this weapon of
huge
my
honor.
ancestors, and I I know that you shall wield it well, and yes, so treat it well. And he just walks. He walks off.
You got so stiff there. You're like,
Like it's very obvious. Like he's trying to hold his composure. Like he's never been told he's unworthy before, right? And the fact that it's his ancestor, right? The one who carved, in the stone and helped lead the clan, and turns out is his direct ancestor that he didn't even know about. This hits hard for him. So he's just kind of trying to keep it together currently.
I'm just holding this in trust. It's gonna be yours in time. I just gotta put some work in.
Just,
real quick.
We'll see.
Unless you become like a total fucker, then I'm never giving you the text. Just to be clear, you got a bar. It's pretty high.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work.
I'm gonna bring us all to this area.
I feel like this is like almost like in the military where like a fucking kid is your commanding officer. It's just like,
oh my god, please don't say that, because I've had that happen in real life several times. For those of you watching, for those of you watching, I'm in the army, as this has happened. Some punk child tries to tell me what to do.
It's like
after
in practice they have no authority over you, but currently they have actual authority over. It's like, oh, you motherfucker!
Absolutely, it is the most frustrating thing. Ugh. Anyways,
can only
So
imagine.
where are we now? Yeah.
Exiting the
where I think-
tomb, you return to the warrior clan settlement. And so, I would pose to you then the question of, what is their next care to do? Your allies have turned and will march with you where you seek to go, though not sure that you're all gunning for a full-on fight just yet. But there is the matter of the Grot trolls who assailed you on the road. Their lair is known to be nearby on the hill. Should you care to, you could pay them a visit, or you can move on to the next land settlement.
I don't know. I feel like those trolls are pretty small time. That'd be bigger.
Balgriff will speak up and say, I need time to explain to my father the events that has occurred today. And the clan would need time to recuperate, to tend to the wounded and repair the damages that has been done to our settlement. If you would be so kind as to take care of the troll problem for us, it will be most appreciated. It might not be now, it might not be tomorrow, but I do not see the clan being able to move in assistance immediately.
As
But
making your way back through the warrior clan settlement, Balgriff, you were able to survey the fact that there, more than you saw, there was additional destruction. There were additional warriors raised as whites, additional points of battle across the settlement. Your clan has certainly taken a pretty heavy hit, and considering that your clan is the one that guards the road into the Valley of Rain, it feels very important that you assess and recover as quickly as you can.
Yeah.
Right. So, with our core party tending to move on, perhaps towards the Grot trolls, perhaps elsewhere.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm a little unsure. I have no way of knowing if these trolls are like worth bothering with now. They just seem like they harassed us on the road, but like the whole valley is undergoing some kind of apocalyptic event, and I feel like
That makes their job easier for like being a pain in the ass. I mean, they're opportunists. You know, they ambush us on the road. You know,
I mean-
imagine somebody, all like half of the warriors are dead. I feel like we should
okay,
do something about it now.
yeah, I guess we can. I mean,
because they're like,
should we get Balgriff to come with us, or
he's a little down. I think he's mad at me.
I wonder why.
This axe is fucking awesome, though. Did you see what it does?
Have you ever heard? I heard a story of a warrior named Axe.
So, what is that? Look, did you
I think he
look
also.
at this giant gaping fucking wound? Right?
Yeah.
One swing.
Did you? Are you gonna do something to that cut?
I put some dirt in it. Should get the job done. You should probably take a little bit of a rest. But it's just pretty cool.
Alright, so are we gonna head up there, or is that something that we're gonna be doing this evening, Chick Henry?
It is not, so I'm curious to know what the decision is.
We rest up and we fight them.
Let's ask our friends when they're able to help give input.
Maybe they need to take another fucking nap. I'm looking at you, Margie. All right.
Yeah, fucking
The
Margie.
tree taking a long nap, I can understand. You ever heard of fall?
And Winter?
Winter?
So,
well,
You
the
all
fall
can
is like
take
falling asleep.
You all can take some time over the week to decide if you're going to bother with the Griot trolls, which I should note were in a diplomatic relationship with the warrior clan prior to these 2 attacks that are reported to have happened on you on the road, and then on the warriors training at the entrance to the tomb of the Berserker.
And they broke it when you're at your weakest because they're cowards, so they don't deserve any diplomatic reputation whatsoever. All right.
Point being, the approach here could be entirely adversarial, or you could attempt to speak with them. All right. With that said, I think that before we continue, we're going to conclude this chapter of the adventure. Thank you all for being here. Hope you enjoyed your time. I'll see you all next week, the next chapter of our story.
All right.